Hey guys, in this video I want to show you how to create a procedural space background using Blender. Then I will tell you how to convert it to an HDRI. And I think this is an easy way for you to quickly create space backgrounds. If you want to support me, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. So let's get started. So I switched to cycles, set render samples to 32, uncheck the denoiser, change this to GPU, and delete all these objects here. So let's go to the shader editor tab, switch shader type to world and go to render mode. I change background color to black, add a new noise texture. I want to use a few nodes to create a nebula-like effect. So set this to rigid multifractal. Add a color ramp, connect factor to factor. Increase the detail, Ctrl Shift left click. So I set offset to 0.8 and gain to 4.2. Add a mix color, set blending mode to color dodge. Now add a new noise texture and connect color socket to B. And this one to factor. Set the value here to 0.45. Flip the color ramp, set black color stop position to 0.5 and this one to 0.3. Add a mask, set this to power, set exponent to 4.5, duplicate the mask node and set value to 14. Set the scale of this noise texture to 2. Increase the scale, detail, and roughness of this noise texture. Add a color ramp. You can press Ctrl left click to add a new color stop. I change the color of this to yellow. And this one to orange. Now you can select all these nodes, color to background. So we can select all these nodes, then press F to join all these nodes into a frame and choose a label for this frame. Now let's add some stars to the background. So add a noise texture, change scale to 500, add a color ramp, connect factor to factor, and set the position of this point. Set the position of this to 0.7, grab a mask node, set this to multiply, set value to 5. It's better to play around with these settings a bit to achieve a good result. So let's set a background node. Add an add shader. And connect background socket to shader. And just like before, I joined these nodes into a frame. You also can give a color to this frame. So let's add a new noise texture. Increase the scale. Add a color ramp. Connect factor to factor. Bring this color stop here. Increase the detail and roughness. Bring this here. Add a new color stop. change its color to something like this and change the color of this one to blue. Add a mix node, set blending to multiply, duplicate these nodes, set this scale and detail to 5 and roughness to 0.5. Set saturation to 0 for this color stub. Connect this to B and connect this to A. Again, we have to play with these options to get a result we like. So add a background shader, set this thing to 0.25, duplicate the add shader and add this to shader. Now if you want to convert this to an HDRI, first add a camera, press Ctrl Alt 0, then go to render properties, and here we need to specify the HDRI resolution we want. I want a 4K HDRI, so I set resolution X to 4000 and Y to 2000. Go to the object data properties, switch lens type from perspective to panoramic, and set panorama type to equirectangular. Now we can render this image. Go to rendering workspace, image, save as. And you can use the Radiance HDR format or use OpenXR, which actually has a much smaller file size compared to HDR. So I use OpenXR, Flow tab, DWAA codec, and now we can save this without any worries. So I add an environment texture and open the HDRI image we just created. And switch lens type to perspective again. And connect color to surface. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. See you later.